So thanks for coming to our rescheduled class. Feels weird not having my headset on. And thank you guys for donating school supplies and money, which I'll purchase school supplies for Amsterdam High School. They're going to be stoked because they get the least attention out of any of the schools for donations. I thought that because we're a little bit smaller class today and it's at the end of the week, if you guys are feeling good about it, we can start with like some restorative stuff and then move into the flow a little bit. We kind of talked about it earlier. Okay. So we'll start on our mat. Let's sit for just a second to kind of tune in and arrive. So however is comfortable for you. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Rest the hands on the legs. And just take a couple deep breaths here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Feeling that breath give your insides a little massage. Releasing all that stress from the day or the week. I know there's a lot of transition going on right now with people going back to work and back to school, and I think that the breath and the yoga is a good way to help you through that adjustment. Okay. So let's inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, palms together, hands to heart center. Okay. And just take a moment here to connect. And then when you're ready, I'd like you to find your way onto your back. And we'll start with some restorative postures here. So I'll probably be mostly talking you through this because I know it's a little bit harder to hear me when I'm lying down and it's a little windy. If you have a towel or blocks that you'd like to put under your knees, or if you'd like to bend your knees to make this posture a little bit easier on yourself, feel free to do that now. You can rest the hands at the sides and turn the palms up. Or you may feel great bringing one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart. Just connecting with the movement of that breath in and out of the body. Maybe allowing the eyes to close here. And enjoying this beautiful day. The evening sun, the breeze on your skin, the sound of the water. Just taking a moment to connect here and to breathe and to arrive in this here and this now. This is the only place that you need to be. On your next inhale, hug your knees into your chest. They can be close together, they can be wide towards the armpits, whatever's more comfortable for you. Your hands can be on the shins or behind the legs. And just start to rock back and forth, maybe making some circles with the low back, giving yourself a little massage here. Inhaling and exhaling. On your next inhale, pull the right knee into your chest and send the left leg out nice and long on your mat. Flex the foot as if you're standing on it. Keeping the feet active. Just press out through the feet as you pull that knee in towards your chest. Maybe try making some circles with that bent knee. In one direction and the other. And then finding stillness again when that feels complete. We'll move into a twist here. So inhale, bringing your arms out wide to a T if that feels good to you. And then exhale, the right knee comes over to the left. You can come up onto your side. You can put a block under that knee or bend both legs if that feels better to you. Just allowing some space into the spine here. Inhale, coming back to center. Bending both knees into the chest. Hug the left knee in and send the right leg out long. Maybe again, making some circles with that knee and just as you did that on the other side. And balance out the side. Keeping the feet nice and active. Give that left knee a big hug. And then send your arms out wide and let the left knee fall over to the right. Adjusting yourself in any way that you need to for comfort and support. Gaze can be over either arm. Maybe gazing to the right would be a little more restorative in this posture in the same direction as the knees. And then inhale, bringing the knees back to center, hugging them both into your chest. And then send the legs out nice and long, bringing the arms up overhead for a full body stretch. Take your feet and move them both over to the right corner of the mat. Take your left wrist in your right hand and move your arms over to the right corner of the mat. We call this banana pose. And it's also a beautiful stretch to the side body. As you breathe here, feel the side ribs expand. Feel that air reach every part of the lungs, the front, the back, the side, that link that you're creating to the body. On your next inhale, move back to center. Take a nice stretch there, and then exhale there, and then inhale, moving over to the left. Beautiful. Making yourself into that nice banana shape. Take a few breaths here, feeling that expansion through the side body. If you'd like, you can place one foot on top of the other. Sometimes that will help to deepen the stretch. Or you can just stay exactly how you are. On your next inhale, come back to center. And exhale, bringing the hands back down to the side. Great. Bend the knees in so that your both feet are planted on the mat. And we'll do a couple of bridge poses here. So slide the feet a little bit closer to your hips if you can. And then pressing into your feet and your hands, start to lift the pelvis and the hips. And then exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Maybe this time you go a little bit higher. Maybe not. Exhale to lower. And this time, see if you can feel the pelvis, the hips, the low back, the mid back, and maybe just a little bit of the upper back off the mat. Tuck your chin slightly, interlace your fingers, walk the shoulders towards each other, and press your hands towards your heels. If you want to stay in a lower version of this bridge, that's fine too. Inhale, maybe press your hips a little bit higher. And then exhale, release the arms and gently come down one vertebra at a time. Take a moment here to just windshield wiper the legs back and forth. Wait. And then come back to center. Inhale, stretch the right foot toward the sky. Left knee is still bent with the left foot planted on the mat. And exhale, right ankle to the top of the left knee. You can use your right hand to gently press the inner thigh away here. Or if you'd like a little deeper stretch, you can reach through the legs, taking the back of the left thigh, pulling it towards you as you relax your shoulders and head onto the mat, and press the right knee away for reclined pigeon. Beautiful. Maybe you rotate the left ankle. You can do a little moving side to side here if that feels good to you. And we'll add in a little bit of a twist here. So move to your left, planting that right foot onto the ground. So you're coming over so that this foot, yeah, great. Awesome, you guys got it. Arms can be wide or on your belly. And again, gaze can be to the right, up, or to the left for a little bit more restorative version of this twist. Inhale, we'll come back to center. And exhale, release the legs, bending the knees, planting both feet on the mat. And we'll move to the other side. So inhale, press the left foot up to the sky. Exhale, bring the left ankle to the top of the right knee. And you can stay here if you'd like, or you can reach through the legs, interlace the fingers around the back of the thigh, and bring that thigh towards you as you press the knee away. If this is too much for you and you have a block, you could also rest that right foot on the block. And again, maybe bringing some movement into the ankles here, or a little rocking back and forth. This is your practice, so do what feels good in your body. Inhaling here, and then exhale, release the legs. Good. And just take another moment when you're back. Oh, sorry, we were going to twist. So let's reverse that twist. I'm sorry. So bringing the left foot to the ground on your right side. Beautiful. And just taking your time in that twist, feeling the opening through the spine and the hips. And then inhaling back to center. And windshield wipering the legs here, bringing some movement in. And exhale. Just release everything, kind of flatten out on your mat, move in whatever way feels good to you. And then, in whatever way you'd like, just come over onto your belly. But you should be able to follow me, okay. So bring your elbows under your shoulders here. And inhale as you gently peel the chest off the mat into your Sphinx pose. So elbows and hands are pressing into the mat, great. You're going for length here, so you're reaching forward through the chest, pressing the feet down into the ground or the mat, head and neck in neutral spine, and exhale, release. Good. Bring that up again, rolling the shoulders back, peeling the chest off the mat. Hold here. Take a few breaths and feel how that inhale makes your chest rise just a little bit more. And it's okay to sink a little bit with the exhale without collapsing. Finding that support in your forearms and in the muscles of your back and your shoulders. And exhale, release back down to the mat. Bring your big toes together and your knees wide apart and start to push back into your child's pose. Hips to heels, forehead to the mat or a block. Or if you don't have a block or your forehead doesn't reach the mat, you can stack your fists and rest your forehead on your hands. It's also very restorative. As you breathe here again, feel the way that in these postures, the breath reaches different parts of the body in different ways. So maybe now when you're taking that deep inhale, you feel that breath more in the back of your body or the sides of your body. Come up on your fingertips here, opening up through the armpits. So just tensing the fingers, staying in your child's pose, tensing the fingers. Open up some of those little muscles that we forget about sometimes. And then inhale, sliding back forward onto your belly. And this time we'll bring the hands underneath our shoulders and draw the elbows and shoulders back as we feel our chest off the mat. Very little pressure in the hands here, like you can lift the hands off the mat. Still pressing down through your feet. And exhale, release. Inhale to rise. And exhale, release. Inhale, rise. And exhale, release. Extend your hands back along your sides so your thumbs are down, your pinkies are up. And now you're going to lift the legs. So as you inhale, start to feel your toes, the tops of your feet, your knees, and maybe your thighs off the mat. Upper body can stay relaxed. And exhale, lower. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, peeling the lower body off the mat. Good. Exhale, lower. Inhale, this time keep the lower body on the mat and lift the upper body. Just by contracting those back muscles. Awesome. And exhale to lower. And one more time here. Inhale, lifting the upper body, rolling the shoulders back, contracting those back muscles. And exhale, release. And this time we'll put it together. So inhale, lifting the legs, lifting the chest, really reaching through the hands and the feet, feeling how the breath maybe gives you a little rocking motion on your mat. And then exhale, release, make a little pillow with your hands, and just take a rest here. Maybe shifting your hips back and forth, kind of giving yourself a little wiggle. And let's push back into our child's pose one more time. So finding the variation that feels good to you. If you're not a fan of the wide legged child's pose, you can bring your legs closer together and maybe even extend your arms behind you. And inhale, coming up into a tabletop. So in this pose, your knees are under your hips and your shoulders, elbows, and wrists are in the same line. You're rooting down through your fingers and your knuckles, so you're getting a natural lift of your palm and avoiding putting a lot of weight into your wrist. We'll move into some cat-cow poses here. So as you inhale, bring the chest forward, lift the tailbone. Exhale, arching the back, bringing the area between your shoulder blades to the side. Inhale, lifting the chest, lifting the tailbone, belly dips down. Exhale, arching like a Halloween cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And just go through a few more of those in your own breath. Head in neutral spine, so you don't have to do a lot with the neck here, just arching through the back. Great. Feeling that opening through the shoulder blades as you move into your cat pose. And that relief in the back as you move into cow. And when you're ready, find that neutral spine again in tabletop, engaging your core, bringing the back long. Let's do a little balancing here. So inhale, lifting the right leg and reaching out through the foot. And if you want to, you can also lift the left hand. When you do this, try not to let the shoulder move too far forward. Retract the shoulder. so the shoulder blades are still moving toward each other. Good. Then exhale, release. And then we'll move to the other side. Inhale, lifting the left leg and sending it out long behind you. If you'd like to, lifting the right arm, reaching out in front of you, pulling that shoulder in. And exhale, release. Let's tuck the toes. Move our hands forward just like a handprint. And lift the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. So if you're new to this pose, you're pressing evenly through the hands and the feet. You're pushing your hips toward the sky. And you're moving your shoulders towards each other so that the soft part of your elbow, the eye of your elbow, is moving towards the front of your mat. So you're rotating the arms externally. Good. Pedaling the feet here, so bending the left knee, straightening the right leg. Bending the right knee, straightening the left leg. Right? And you can always come down to tabletop or child's pose if this gets too intense. Or if you just need a rest and a reset. Inhale, stepping your feet forward towards your hands, as many steps as it takes for you to get there. And stay in that forward fold. Exhale into forward fold. You can place your hands on the mat, on your legs, or on blocks. And you can do a little bit of swinging with your body if that feels good. Maybe rocking gently from side to side. Your hands can find opposite elbows. Sometimes that's a nice release for the back. If you feel like you need to bring the feet a little wider apart, that might be a little easier on the back as well. On your next inhale, bring your hands to your legs and roll up as you walk your hands up the legs to help support the back. Good. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, palms together, hands to heart center. Awesome. Let's take a moment here to reset. We'll build our standing poses from the bottom up. So we're going to root down through all four corners of the feet. Let's lift the toes, spread the toes wide, and then plant the toes back down onto the mat. And when you do that, you feel that lift through the arches of the feet, the ankles engage, the muscles of the legs, lifting the kneecaps. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Turn the palms forward. Pull the head back just a bit so the your elbows are not on your head. So your ears are over your shoulders. Tuck the chin slightly. And just feel like you're reaching right up through the crown of your head for your mountain pose. You are tall and strong. Good. Inhale the arms up overhead, still rooting down through all four corners of your feet. Exhale, turn the palms out, hands come back down to the side. Inhale, lift the arms up, shrugging the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe reaching up to the pinky side of the hands and lift your gaze just a little bit. Exhale, turn the palms out, hands back down to the side. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands back down to the side. On this inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale as you send your left hand down your thigh and lift and lengthen over to the left side. Inhale back to center, switching arms. Exhaling over to the right, lifting and lengthening. Inhale back to center, we'll move to the left. Your gaze can be down, forward, or up, whatever feels good to you. Inhale back to center, and exhale over to the left. Great. Inhale both arms up, and exhale, turn the palms out, hands back down to the side. Let's step the stance a little bit wider. Allow the arms to relax, and begin to turn the upper body. And just let the arms swing, hands making contact with the waist. You can lift the heels if that feels good to you. That will bring this a little bit more in lift one hand to the chest and leave one hand at the waist for willow tree or knocking on the door of life. If you can kind of tap yourself on the back here. This helps open up all those energy channels that run through the body. And then start to find your way back to your knees, back to center, and back to stillness. Maybe back in your mountain pose. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, palms together, hands to heart center. Take a couple of breaths here. Good. Okay. Let's step to the front of our mats. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step the right leg back. And lower the right knee. Relax the foot. If you want to use blocks here, it may help to have them on each side of the foot to help open the chest. You could also be on your fingertips. Bring your hands to the thigh. And if you feel like you have your balance here, you can lift the arms overhead. So when you're in this posture, try to roll the outside of the right thigh forward as you bring the left hip back. So the legs are almost like magnetically attaching to each other at the inner thighs, if that makes sense. And exhale, bring the hands down to the ground or to blocks. Start to straighten that front leg, hinging back at the hips. Still moving forward with the chest for your half split. So inhale, we'll move back into our low lunge and whatever variation is working for you. Exhale, half split. And remember, you can also use that, bring the arms behind you. So like that airplane or superhero arms. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Good. Inhale forward. Knee is over the ankle here. Thighs are pulling towards each other. Exhale, lower the hands. Inhale, lift the back knee and step forward to meet that front foot in your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back with the left leg, Lower the left knee and relax the foot. Using your blocks, your fingertips, coming to the thigh, whatever variation is working for you. Pull those thighs, the inner thighs towards each other for your stability. So rooting down through the feet, lifting the arms if that's working for you. Reaching up through those pinkies so you can bring the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, hinging back at the hips, straightening the front leg, moving the chest forward for your half split. Pointing your toes toward your nose. Inhale into your low lunge. Exhale, half split. Hi, Dozer. Inhale, low lunge. He's okay, I think. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, lower the hands. Inhale, lift that back knee and step forward to meet your front foot in your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rolling up to stand, lifting the arms up overhead. Exhale, palms together, hands to heart center. Those are lunge yoga. I don't mind. Good. Let's go through a couple of sun salutation. Have you done sun salutations before? You've done all the parts of it, so we're just going to kind of put everything together into a little flow. Okay. So I think you'll like it. We'll see what goes into it. It's like, oh man, a lot more fun down here. Inhale the arms up over. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back into your plank pose. So that's the top of a push-up. Exhale, lower the knees and then lower all the way down to the mat. Good. Inhale for your cobra pose. So feeling the chest down the mat. Exhale, tucking the toes, pushing the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Great. Take a moment to pedal out the feet here on the inhale. And then exhale, stepping forward to meet the head. Many steps it takes for you to get there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rolling all the way up. Arms come up over the head. Exhale, palms together, hands to heart center. Good. So let's go through that a couple more times. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back into plank. Exhale, lowering the knees and then lowering all the way to the mat. Inhale, elbows and shoulders pull back for cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Inhale here, pedaling out the feet. Exhale, stepping forward to meet the hands and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rolling up to stand. Arms coming overhead. Exhale, palms together, hands to heart center. Good. Good. So I'll talk you guys through this one. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stepping back into your plank pose. Exhale, lower the knees, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale here, maybe pedaling out the feet or moving the hips. Exhale, stepping forward to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rolling up to stand. Arms come over the head. Exhale, palms together, hands to heart center. Awesome. Move into a little balancing. So in this, we're going to change, our weight distribution a little bit. So we'll bring the feet a little closer together, and you're going to shift all of your weight and your attention into your right foot. As you lift your left heel off the mat, bringing it to the ankle, opening the knee. If you're struggling with balance, I suggest picking a point in front of you about like 2 or 3 feet that's not moving. Lift the arms overhead. You can lift the foot here if you'd like to, either to the calf or maybe all the way to the thigh. You want to press the foot and the leg against each other like you're trying to hold something there. And opening the knee, avoiding the knee joint. So maybe come down a little bit. Good. You don't want to press into the knee. Exhale, lower the arms and lower the foot. Awesome, guys. Let's move to the other side. So moving to the left foot, and it's totally normal for one side to feel easier than the other. I'm already falling down. Lifting the right heel. Hands can be at the waist or at the heart, or you can spread your breath. So maybe bringing that foot to the calf and really pressing the calf and the foot against each other as you open that hip. Beautiful. Great. And remember that trick about the balance. It is helpful. Exhale, lowering the hands and lowering the legs. So now we're going to put that together like that sequence that we've been doing. So we have this little balance sequence we've been doing to get going. So we'll start on the right. We'll bring all of our weight into the right foot, lifting the left heel, coming into whatever version of tree you're comfortable with. If you want to come up to the thigh, you can do that. Inhale, see if you can lift the arms overhead, and exhale, you step that left foot back into your crescent pose. So all 10 toes are pointing forward. Front knee is deeply bent, lined up over the ankle. Right. Bring a little back bend in here. And then come back to center. Inhale, turning to the right. Open up into a twist. Beautiful. Exhale here. Inhale back to center. And then let's open to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, step the feet together. Release the hands. Great. So we'll bring all of our weight onto the right foot. And the other left, left foot. Bring the right foot, the right heel up into whatever version of tree you're feeling tonight. Maybe lifting the arms overhead. Inhale and exhale as you step that right foot back into your second pose. Lining that front knee up over the ankle. Back heel is lifted. Great. Inhaling here, exhaling into your twist. Arms are reaching wide. Inhale back to center. And exhale the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, step that back foot forward, release the hands. Good. So from there, let's just move through some warrior quick, and then we'll go back down to the mat. So bring your stance nice and wide. You're facing the long side of your mat here. It's okay, we're going to do both sides, so you can always adjust it as we go. Let's see. Turn your left toes to face the front of your mat. Good. Bend the left knee so that your knee is lined up over your ankle and your hip is externally rotating. So your knee is actually moving toward your pinky toe, okay? You have an imaginary line from the arch of your back foot to the heel of your front foot. So you're lined up arch to heel here. Bring the arms out wide. Flip the palms up as you roll the shoulders back, and then flip the palms back down. Good. Look out over that front middle finger. Nice strong gaze, strong legs, strong intention here. One more breath. Flip that front hand so your palm is up. Bring the back hand to your waist or your thigh. And inhale into your reverse warrior. So this is a side stretch. Bring that front hand up over your head. That looks awesome. Good. Exhale, bring the front forearm to the front knee. Open the chest here. Reach this hand up. And we're going to go over the head. I like to get there by going in front of my face and up over my head, because I find that it avoids the compression kind of associated with going the other way. Good. Inhale here. Exhale. Let's inhale all the way back into our reverse warrior. And exhale, warrior two. Take one breath here. Straighten the legs. Awesome. And we'll go to the other side. So bending the right knee. Good. If you had the other knee bent, just go to the other one. And remember, you have that imaginary arch to heel line. You're pressing down through the outside edge of the back foot and through the whole front foot. Front knee is moving towards the front pinky toe. Arms are out nice and wide. Gaze is over that front middle finger. Strong and steady. Inhale, flip that front palm. Bring the back hand to your thigh or your hip. And bring that front palm up over your head as you reach and extend. Stretching through that side body. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, bringing that front forearm to the front knee. Opening the chest. Maybe bringing the back hand to your waist to open the chest. Bring bring that arm up overhead. And then sweep it in so it's going over your head in whatever way is comfortable to you towards the front of your mat. You're making the longest line of this set from the back outside edge of the foot through that arm, through those fingers. It's a long line of energy. Let's inhale back into our reverse warrior. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale to stand. And exhale, release. Awesome. So from here, we'll bring both feet to face the long edge of the mat. Your heels can be out a little bit wider than your toes if that feels good to you. Hands come to the waist. Bring the elbows back, shoulders back, chest to the sky. Good. And exhale, folding forward into your wide-legged forward fold. If you'd like, you can use a block here. You can also use the hands to internally rotate the thighs. And again, maybe your hands find opposite elbows here. Maybe you'll have a little sway. Nod the head yes and no to release the neck. And on the inhale, bring your hands to your legs and walk yourself back up. Do one chest opener. So we're going to take our hands in if you can. Interlace the fingers here. If not, just bring your hands here or maybe fist bump. Start to move the shoulders towards each other as you move the hands away from your waist. And lead again, coming forward, leading with your chest into your wide-legged forward fold. Oh, I can see you guys again. Inhale, halfway lift, keeping the arm. Exhale, fold. Inhale here. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, bring the hands to the legs and walk yourself back up. All right. We'll make our way down to the mat in whatever way is comfortable for you. That was a lot of work. So let's bend our knees, placing the feet in front of us. And you're going to take your hands and hold at the back of the knees, almost like you're using this tendon here as a little handle. Open the chest forward, so you're rolling the shoulders back. And start to just lift one leg at a time. You can keep the hands here, or you can put the hands next to your waist. If you'd like, you can lift both legs. Shaking. Chest stays high, good. You can move your hands to the knees and lift both legs, or release the hands if you'd like. Great. Keep that chest moving forward, good. Exhale, release. Roll back down onto our back. And we'll go through some of those same poses that we started with. And this will be nice because you can feel if there's any difference in the body now from where we were when we started. So inhale, stretch the right foot toward the sky. And exhale, bring the right ankle to the top of the left knee. And again, you can stay here if you'd like. You can place the left foot on a block, or you can reach through and interlace the fingers around the back of the left thigh. Shoulders and head are relaxed onto the mat. Right side moves away from you, so you're opening that hip. Good. And exhale, release both feet to the mat. We'll inhale, send the left foot to the sky. Exhale, bring the left ankle to the top of the right knee. To the right knee and thigh, good. And again, whatever variation you took on the other side, you can try on this side and see how that feels. Maybe moving the ankle, whatever movement you need here. Take one more inhale here and then exhale, release. And I want to move you guys through bridge again. I'd like to do like a supported bridge. So if you don't have a block and you want one, just give me a hand here. You want to give Mary the other one? So we'll start with some active, and then we'll move into the supported bridge. So bringing the feet in close to your hips. We're going to do a variation where we also lift the arms. So you're going to push into the feet and lift the hips. And as you lift the hips, also bring your arms overhead. And then exhale, come down one vertebra at a time and also release the arms, hands and hips finding the mat at the same time. Great. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Hold here for one more breath. Exhale, release. And now making sure that you have your block nearby. Inhale, push into the feet, lift the hips, and take your block on the lowest position and slide it under your sacrum, the lowest part of your low back. Exhale, release the hips and the low back onto the block. Palms can turn up here if that's comfortable for you. You can bring the hands to the belly. Whatever feels good in this posture for you. If you want a little bit more of an inversion, you can turn the block to the medium position. But you certainly don't need to. You can just rest here. Feel that breath, fill your chest, fill your belly. Feel all the benefits of this mild inversion, of bringing the hips over the heart. On your next inhale, lift the hips, pressing into the feet. Exhale, remove the block and lower down to the mat. Good. Inhale, bringing the knees into the chest, sending the arms out wide. Exhale, drop the knees to the right for your twist. You can bring the right hand to the top of the left knee. You can rest the knees on the block if that feels good to you. Gaze can be over either arm or up. Inhale back to center. And exhale, bring that twist to the left. Feel the breath move down the spine. Feel all the openness that you've created with this practice tonight. Inhale back to center. Hug the knees into the chest. Inhale again, bringing the head to the knees. Inhale a little bit more. Sip in all the air that you can. And exhale, release the arms, the legs, the head, coming down onto your mat. Any last movements that feel good to you. It's a good time to layer up if you'd like to add a sweater or a jacket. I'm going to grab my sweatshirt. And we'll take a few moments for Shavasana, our relaxation. Very good. Take a moment to reconnect with your breath, not trying to change it, just feeling the breath as it moves through your body. Arms can be at the sides, maybe palms up, or you can rest one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart. Whatever you find soothing in this moment, as we take a few moments to reconnect with ourselves and what may be our most important pose of the practice. So we just allow ourselves to feel the effects of our practice and reconnect with our bodies. Starting at the top of your head, on your next inhale, just start to scan the body. You don't need to stop anywhere, linger anywhere, or skip anything. Pleasant or unpleasant, just allow the attention to touch each part of the body evenly, with curiosity and self-compassion. You can allow your eyes to close if you haven't, if you're comfortable with that, or soften the gaze. And then bring your attention to your big toes. And just feel all the toes as they enter a state of relaxation. Relaxation, moving up from the toes to the feet like a wave, like you're wading in a warm ocean. That relaxation moves from your feet to your ankles, to the lower legs, to the knees. Bring your attention to your thighs and just feel your whole legs completely relax. Feel that wave of relaxation move to the hips and the pelvis. With your next breath, to the low back and the belly, the mid back, upper back and chest, now all completely relaxed. You are held and supported by your mat, by the ground, by the earth, as this wave of relaxation moves up the body, into the fingers, into the hands, releasing any gripping or tension that you have there. The forearms, the upper arms. That relaxation moves to your shoulders. Feel your shoulders completely relax. Feel the neck relax. Recognizing that any tension you might have found here on the body scan is just melting away with the breath, just washing away on that wave of relaxation. Bring your attention to the muscles of your face, maybe allowing your jaw, your teeth to separate slightly, your tongue to come away from the roof of your mouth. The muscles behind your nose and your eyes relax. The muscles around your ears and your scalp, your eyebrows and your forehead. Now let your attention move inside and allow that relaxation to wash through the inside of you as well, recognizing that there's always a million movements going on inside our bodies, but that those movements can happen even when we are in a state of complete relaxation. And on your next breath, just recognize that feeling of the whole body being relaxed. And take a few moments in silence here to just rest in this sense of relaxation, this sense of being held and supported, the sense that there's nothing else for you to do right now except relax. And in a few moments, you'll hear the sound of a chime, and we'll begin to reconnect with our breath and our bodies. But for now, just stay with that wave of relaxation. Start to bring your attention back to the area around you. Maybe wiggling your toes and your fingers, allowing movement back into the body, feeling the movement of the breath. Maybe allowing that movement to move up the legs, into the hips, moving the hips back and forth, maybe moving the shoulders and the neck. As you start to come back to the breath and back to your body. Your hand opens and closes, opens and closes. If it were always a fist or always stretched open, you would be paralyzed. Your deepest presence is in every small contracting and expanding. The two as beautifully balanced and coordinated as birds' wings. So remembering from that Rumi quote that there's always a time to hold on and a time to let go, and that those two can balance each other so perfectly. There's a time to relax and a time to be active, and I think this practice helps us find that balance. As you inhale, maybe stretching the arms overhead, stretching the legs, bring that movement back to the whole body. On your next inhale, turning onto your side and just resting for a moment in the fetal position if that's comfortable for you. That sense of peace and safety. Just take a moment here. And when you're ready, pushing yourself up to a seated position. We'll end where we began. Seated, hands on the knees. You inhale, lifting the arms overhead. Exhale, palms together, hands to heart center. And as always, I thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope that you found something in this practice that you can bring with you off the mat and into the rest of your life, even if it's just that making time and space for yourself. Inhale, lift the thumbs to the forehead, maybe giving yourself a little massage here. And exhale, release the hands, closing your practice. Thank you, everybody. I hope to see you again soon.